Okay, so today we're gonna go over some of the beautiful details on Pure Blue Japan's XX series denim. I've got a brand new pair and then a worn-in pair to show you some of the details as the denim actually starts to fade. And it's got some really, I think, some really cool stuff. A beautiful belt loop. There is so much to this. It is called a raised belt loop. Has an extra thickness that's in between the stitches, and what that does is also recess the stitching downward so it doesn't get worn out prematurely. You can see that stitching almost looks brand new still. Also, beautiful heavy bar tacks, and it's super secure. They actually have all of these belt loops in a folded up position, so it's actually inside out right now. It would sit like this, and this stitch that puts on the waistband as a top stitch, it actually starts underneath the waistband here, and it'll lock off the chain stitch, which is here. You can see that that lemon colored stitch actually goes under this fold and catches this under piece, and it'll do that on all of the belt loops, and it's a more labor intensive detail. We talked about the waistband quickly, but let's show you how they actually put this on. So this is a heavy chain stitch that's going to run the entire length, and they actually cut the chain stitch off here, take tweezers and sandwich it inside the seam on both sides so you don't have a loose end of thread. The back pocket treatment I think is really cool on Pure Blue. The pocket itself, the hem of the pocket is done with a rolled hem. They leave two little notches where they're not hemmed on the actual out seam edges here. They're leaving two little tabs. So this pocket is actually upside down position with the two little tabs facing back this way. They basically hit bar tacks and rivets into position and then take the pocket and fold it in place. And what that does is keeps everything super flush, and then they sew it on with a single needle back stitching here, and it's all done single needle going all the way around and coming back to square and back stitching. Always on their one pocket, they do this little tweak to make it look like it was done with a twin needle machine at that one corner. And their little signature detail, of course, is that really cool indigo leaf. Another cool detail is this cording stitch. It's a very heavy thread, and it looks like it just disappears to nothing, but if we go to the inside, you're gonna see that this is actually hand knotted. So there's a knot there that it's not going anywhere, nice and solid. While we're close to the waistband, this little pocket detail, this is called a peekaboo salvage, that coin pocket. So it's like the little salvage edge is actually peeking around the corner, and it does keep it really subtle, but I think that makes it even more special the more subtle it is. Of course, it's a full exposed one inside the pocket, and then beautiful bird washer rivets. They allow that little bit of denim to peek through, and the patina is, I think, really special as they wear in too. So Pure Blue Japan uses custom hardware. I think their iron buttons are really cool. They are backed with, I don't know if you can see that little indigo leaf on the back, and that's Pure Blue Japan.